In this video, we'll show you a feature that helps you save time and improve communication with your guests: automatic sending of email and SMS messages. This feature allows you to automatically send messages to guests based on a predefined scenario. You choose the message template and the timing. For example, one day before arrival or after the guest checks out. The system then sends the messages automatically according to the schedule you've set. You don't have to remember anything. Your guests receive clear and helpful information right on time. To get started, go to the Communication tab and select Automatic Messages. In the top right corner, click Add to create a new automatic message. Now, we'll fill in the parameters for the automatic message. We start by entering a name. In my case, I'll call it Welcome Template. Next, choose what type of message should be sent to the guest: an email, an SMS, or both at the same time. Keep in mind, in order to send SMS messages directly from the app, you first need to configure an SMS gateway. We explain how to do that in a separate video on our channel. You'll find the link in the video description. The next step is to choose a message template you want to use. Templates are managed in the Communication tab under Message Templates. You can also find a video tutorial on how to create templates. We've added the link in the description. In my case, I select the reservation confirmation template. The next step is to schedule when the automatic message should be sent. You can choose from several trigger actions that will activate the message. These include after a reservation is added, after a reservation is cancelled, before the arrival date, on the arrival date, after the arrival date, before the departure date, on the departure date, after the departure date, and after the deposit due date. All of these actions are described in detail in our documentation. You'll find the link in the video description. In this example, I'll choose before the arrival date. Next, I set the trigger to 1 day, which means the message will be sent 1 day before the guest's arrival. I also set the sending time, for example, after 8 a.m. With this setup, the guest will receive a check-in message exactly 1 day before their arrival at the property. At the bottom, there's an additional option: Send Overdue. What does this mean? If I add a reservation today and the check-in date is also today, a last-minute booking, then the condition 1 day before arrival won't be met, so the message wouldn't be sent. By enabling the Send Overdue option, the system will still send the message, even if the original condition wasn't technically fulfilled. The next step is to set the recipient of the message. By selecting the guest option, the message will be sent to the person who made the reservation. Important, in order to send an email, the reservation must include the guest's email address. For SMS messages, a phone number must be provided. By selecting the Own option, the message will be sent to the email address or phone number you specify. Both options, Guest and Own, can be used at the same time. Next, we move on to message filters. In the first filter, you can choose whether messages should be sent for all rooms or only selected ones. In my case, I leave it set to all rooms. The next filter is payment status. Here, I choose deposit paid, which means the message will only be sent if the guest has paid the deposit. The following filter is reservation source. I select all sources. And the final filter is message language. I choose English. Below that, we have advanced sending conditions. Here, you can set additional rules such as the number of nights for which the message should be sent. I select the comparison operator less than and set the value, in my case, less than 5 nights. The last condition is the reservation amount. I set it to greater than €500. All filters and advanced conditions are optional. You decide which criteria must be met for the message to be sent. And importantly, the number of automatic messages you can configure is unlimited. You can create different scenarios and messages tailored to different types of reservations. At the end, click the Save button. In this window, you can also deactivate or reactivate the message at any time. Just use the toggle switch. The automatic message is triggered every time you add a new reservation, as long as it meets all the conditions defined in the automatic message template. You don't have to do anything else. The system will check if the message should be sent, and if so, it will queue it for delivery at the appropriate time.